New Moon Omen. Plumes atop softened tombs of a former self line the shelves of nature's face. I am safe now. I am no one, nowhere, somewhere others know. Slowing to a stomp, dancing in the loam, loaning supernatural stores of energy, stones of synergistic alchemy, favoring bacterial thrones, honoring the dirt grooming please, rooting crones, sanction the tame leaves, their seeping a green cleaning, new sleeves of a summer solstice bleeding, dreamy scenes of lush takeovers, flowing river sleepovers. Come over, flower, please, lover, touch me till my core shivers, love me till the forest timber. The pine trees tower us with hours of oxygen too, and now we've gone and slaughtered them through. What to do without the air, let's be clear. This is not some kind of grassroots quest. Unless we rest among bark elders, we will have not natural luster, but mechanistic clusters, buffed metal petals that need not understand these systemic elders of the fresh water, the earth shelter, the hearth fire. The protective air span thrown off by perverse manners by man, patriarchal gavel in hand. Standing now in diabolical lands, look what you've done, our fathers. Look what kind of cruel start you've honored. Fuck your power temples, your corrupt steeples, pointing to an anointment of a suffocating estrangement. Entanglement of a red fir pillar and lioness shelter. Stretching spider plants and succulent swelter. Crossing T's and dotting I's, a metaphorical funnel cloud created by the woman's drive, her breath. Stealth symptoms of a stored up vision. Tarnished history screams now in unison, rotting by synthetic graves. She is now a digit in the culturally carnivorous cave, a slipped-through poet, a societal slave, a neon showing of inequitable waves tracking through it all. Computers stall the emotional outcry of infinite eyes, trying times of dying springs. Even with this kind of lush overflow, arming roots with connective tissue, there's no doubt the mycelia have issued a warning. A storming below the ground with all the rain, tempering letters plastic with pain, refraining from symptomatic drainage of a humanistic lineage, in thought superior, in drought reality inferior to the mycological journey of the fungi, the story of the mythological sundry, sauntering tender friction, fractured fictions, communicating with the roots of a food network mission. Listen now to the ground. Put your drowning deaf ear to the sound of the storm stomping troopers, arming a nation with an alienation of taxpayers, morose commercial drivers, piling higher the digital debt of a privileged soul cipher. A burial draft of savvy destruction, intuition stranded. Psychological warfare lands on U.S. territory once again. Gore gazing into the screens, blue tasers of a brainwashing machine. An institutionalized beating, a media trip that keeps us from seeing the camps, the trampling of the other. There's no justice in these borders, smothering scared children. Are we willing now to listen? Read between the lines, minors. Cry with the sweltering tides of the mothers, trying to make a better future. While they fasten tight the nightly horrors, flowers can only do so much to brighten the hours. And what can a saint do but lighten the tongue? And what can a sinner do but choke the lungs? Dungeon to the stairs of hell spiraling down, drowning heavenly frames, idealistic charms, sounding sirens from the Gaian tribe. Awakening now the conscious times, the conscious flames, charging forward ever faster, forcing inward spirit taster. And how do we pray to the universal master, made up of vibrational patterns, chapters of witnessing the sacred lantern, the chalice and the blade rising, an ancient feminine tithing. Lightning in our wombs drives sightings of an electrical source, a humbled seminal force, a tore of firmament, filament of felt expressions, loving those deep and tender conversations. Compassion nests, rests among the spirals, settles in the sacral chakra, the vinyl record of experience, interior diligence, dialectic perseverance, perceptive psychic coherence, perceives a portal opening, receives a darling wakening, deceives an illusory happening, sharpens harp strings of cosmic queens, teems with the reigning watering of centering meaning. Myopic vaccines lean in for the convening of magic brewing. Stew hearty, heart swelters, interstellar third eyes, sheltering wise skeletons, petrified bones. Ceramic tones of royalty, dank duality, damned individuality, harmoniously rural, sexuality communal, controversial, fundamentally eternal, spatial, mental, floral, essentially moral, novel, gentle, herbal, sequentially equal, a sequel to an instrumental insurrection, direction of an affectionate interception, erotic, earthy, erogenous, fleshly, salacious, worthy, woman, neuron, human, a new moon omen, in the plumes of spiritual lumens, softened tombs of enlightened inclusion. I am now everyone, everywhere. Nowhere others know.